Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to PlayOff Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway at PlayOff Stadium. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready? This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow gonna open by putting it up. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On one, right? So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
What's your set? 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11,
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
And 12.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. McKenzie with the reception. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
11 MT, 11 MT.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I'm one, right?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
11, 11, 11. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is 3rd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow now. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cardinals. Steady.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Second down and 3.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Bengals nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Drive will start on the ground. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's got room past the 25. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Go! Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Tag. 70. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Now, faking the give. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Ready?
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it looking at 4th down and 2. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This from 40 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1, ready?
11 mighty. 11. Here we go. Ready? 12. 11 MT. 12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
2nd and 10.
Let's get set. 11. Ready? 11. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
The Bengals out and ready to punt.
On one, ready?
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
One, ready?
Here's a second and 6.
11, 11, 11, 11. Ready? Lights up. Start.
They'll stick with him again. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Can.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10.
Steelers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
He'll swing this one out to home. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Burrow. This one is caught by McKenzie. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
11 mighty. 12.
Here we go. 180.
Throwing is Burrow. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2.
Here's 2nd and 9.
11.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. 180.
11 MT. Tate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's gonna have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught for 3. And he is out of bounds. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
He's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
With the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead. Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 47 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
70, Timberwolf.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
19-18.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Eagle. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll send their tight end left. It's first down, and it's called. They get this to about midfield. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
And the Steeler first down.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's caught. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, from the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Come on. Cougar 19.
They'll go again with Hall. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. And they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals' 8-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
3rd and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for two.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Putting the tight end in motion. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On one, ready? 11 MT, hey! 11. Here we go. Stop. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
McKenzie with the reception. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Right, 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 59 yards. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Hey, can. Stop.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 8-yard line.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal.
What's your set?
Burrow now. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Stop. Right, 80. What is that? Stop.
To throw is Burrow. This one complete right side. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. So now a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Get it! Bronco with Cowboy 80! Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down.
Gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
Packers, ready?
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Up the middle they go. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Wilson. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 2, ready?
1st and 10 now
11,
from the
11,
36.
Here we go. Wide 80. Shot.
Back to throw. Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here we go.
Burrow here on second down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On one, ready? Gun. 11. Wide 80. Playing touch. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Warriors 70.
Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Let's go now. Like Raptor leading. Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big for their team.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.